Today, we are talking about the three things that helped me to improve my mental and emotional well being as a coach, hypnotist, and business owner so that you can also prioritize these three things. And these three things were due to the fact that I was using conversational hypnosis, and it really got me to prioritize these three things because it aligned with the concepts that we teach and we embody in ACH. So let's begin. The first one is that ACH is a method that actually works. So, personally, I am someone who values integrity. So, if you're also someone who values integrity, you want to use a method that actually works, right? That doesn't make you feel like a fraud because you're not sure if it works or not. So, by, first of all, experiencing the power of conversational hypnosis myself, I was able to feel confident in my ability to deliver client results because it worked for me. And because of that, because I absolutely believed in it, then it also helped me to easily and effortlessly deliver it to my clients because I, walked the talk, right? And so for you, if if your coaching methods or if your hypnosis methods are something that you truly believe in, then this will just help you to better your mental and emotional health because you are aligned with your core values, as well as, it's really great to hear client testimonials that say, oh my God, I can't believe that, it was this easy. I can't believe you helped me get these breakthroughs. And I even had clients who said, oh my God, Fritz, I've had, like so many NLP sessions, but just the 15 minutes with you was just mind blowing. I got results more from 15 minutes with you compared to the, I don't know, 10 or 20 NLP methods or sessions that she's had. So, of course, receiving those types of testimonials from your clients will just improve your mental and emotional health, right? So, for you right now, in your methodology, if you are really getting epic results, allow yourself to own that, right? And if you're feeling, a little bit unsure about your methodology, look at it to see what works or what doesn't work. If there's something that you can't put your finger on that's missing with it, how can you look for a method that will actually fill in those gaps? Because once you fill that, it will change how much more excited you are to not just show up for your clients, because I know you already like showing up for your clients, but because you have this new fresh skill set, you're more likely going to be more excited with your sales and delivery sales process, and not just the delivery, the marketing process, and not just the delivery, because you have this amazing new method to share with the world, which just makes everything easier and a business much more easy to run, right? So make sure you have a method that works because that is what really helps me to really feel mentally and emotionally assured with myself. Number two, no, the second skill that really helped me to improve my emotional health, mostly, of course, mental health too, was learning how to ask questions. And this is learning how to ask myself questions, which then translated into learning how to really be good at asking my clients questions, even the really difficult questions that no one would ask. So, when I studied conversational hypnosis, now I teach it. It's just so fascinating how really important the questions we ask ourselves are, which then translate to your clients, right? So, because I was learning this methodology that had a lot to do with asking questions, because it is a conversation after all, right? Because of this, one of the best ways to practice asking questions is to ask yourself questions first, right? That just makes sense. And so because of this, I was consistently asking myself questions and constantly framing questions in ways that were just very succinct, very questions that really um, that really enable the subconscious mind to think and look for the answers to those questions, because there's conscious questions and unconscious and questions that stimulate the unconscious mind. And learning how to do that for myself has really also impacted my skill in being able to ask those for my clients. And because I got better at this skill myself, the results were better, which then, of course, improved my mental and emotional health. And personally, because I was asking myself the questions that I didn't want to ask, then I was able to really get to the emotional and, mental root cause of what I was experiencing, which helped me heal myself as well, right? So by doing all this, it just became a big compounding effect, because then, because I got better at asking questions, my client results got better, they got faster, which then, of course, came back to number one, which is the method work, right? It just had this amazing, like, connective compounding effect within me. And so if you are someone who really wants to better or boost your client results, then make sure you learn this skill as well. And the first thing that you want to do is ask yourself better questions. So, for example, instead of asking yourself, I don't know why, or why is it that my clients are resisting my coaching, or why are they stubborn and they don't want to change? Ask better questions, right? Like, be curious as to why they're resisting or being stubborn with the coaching that you're giving them. Ask them why they're not following through their homework, and what can you do instead. Ask if those homeworks or audio recordings or extra practices are necessary for them to get results. Because if you can take things out but still have amazing transformations, wouldn't that be better for your clients? Because they'll be more compliant for you as well. So you don't have to do any extra work. So ask yourself these questions and allow yourself to find the answers within, because if you can find answers within you, then you can help your clients find answers within them, right? Which is what coaching and hypnosis is all about. All right. Number three was that I realized that we as coaches and hypnotists have a massive influence in our clients' results. And when I realized this, it became a no-brainer priority to really focus on my mental and emotional health. Because when I felt like I was all over the place, I obviously wasn't the best coach, right? Like, that just makes sense. Um, if you feel a lot of struggles internally, you're not really the best person to coach, right? Like, that's just not ethical as well. And so, because also with conversational hypnosis, what happens when you really get good at it is that in the sessions, it's just your client's subconscious mind and your subconscious mind communicating. And it's really, a powerful effect, because how can that not be powerful? If their subconscious and your subconscious are communicating, that's just, limitless ideas and possibilities. And the intuitive guidance within that is just, it compounds, and it's just more powerful than consciously trying to manipulate or control the sessions consciously, right? Having that is super powerful to help clients get results. And not just that, because our subconscious and their subconscious are talking. If our subconscious we're going through some really deep heavy shit, I'm not saying that you have to be perfect, because you never will be, but at least if you're working through something and you have a huge unconscious block yourself, you're also going to block your client's subconscious from accessing their own blocks, because you are not able to see it yourself, right? And so when you're going through hard things, of course, don't, try to be perfect, because that's not possible. But at the same time, being able to intentionally um improve yourself and work through and heal your own traumas and beliefs and um unhealthy behaviors. When you do that, you're just going to be that person who is more capable and qualified to help your clients do the same. And when I realized this, of course, I got to improve my mental and emotional health, because I knew it influenced my client results. So it was a good, kick in the ass for me to be like, Fritz, prioritize this, because how you are how how you show up in your client sessions affect your client's results. And this has been proven time and time again. When I'm a bit off, then the sessions get longer and it takes a longer time for me to help my clients get through the root cause. And so by knowing this, by having multiple proofs of it, I was able to prioritize myself, which obviously just improved my health and just improved the health of my clients. So the three things that really helped me boost and improve my mental and emotional health using conversational hypnosis is the fact that I had a methodology that actually works for my clients that they love. And number two, I learned how to ask myself questions, which helped me heal my own shit. And then because I was able to do that, I was able to experience that, it just helped me become more qualified to help my clients do the same. And number three, I realized that my internal state had a lot of influence with regards to client results. So therefore, I prioritized my own healing by asking myself the right questions. And then because of that, I was able to improve myself because I prioritized myself. And not only that, it cycled through this amazing compounding effect because my clients also got better results because so that I got rewarded for prioritizing me. So I hope that helped. And, as coaches, you really also would need to prioritize you. You know this already, right? I don't have to tell you this. You can't pour from an empty cup. So, how are you today going to make sure that you are filling your cup so that your clients have something to receive from you and you're not running on empty, giving them leftovers, right? So, encouraging you to look inwards today. If you have any questions, then make sure to ask. Otherwise, I will see you soon.